hello again. Is there anything I can do for you? Why don't you come in and have a seat? Now, what can I do for you?
I wanted to talk with you. Ask you some questions.
Are you hungry? Do you need some food?
No, I wanted to ask some questions about following the way.
I'll get Titus. He'd be much, much better at this.
I wanted to ask you.
Very well. What would you like to know?
Why do you?
Why do I what?
Follow the way.
Well, there are many reasons, and they grow in quantity each day, but I suppose, simply put, when I opened my eyes to who Christ was, God himself, and then he loved me. He loved me.
But how do you even know there is a God?
Do you not believe there's a God? Well, then it's very hard for us to have this conversation. But let me share an example with you. Let's say that neither of us had ever tasted of or even heard of an orange. Now Matthew, who's traveled around quite a bit, comes and tells us of a luscious sweet fruit that he's just tasted. He tells us of its beauty and color, and that its taste is so sweet, so delicious that it lights up your whole mouth with bursts of sunshine. You may think Matthew's just telling a story, and perhaps I, because I know Matthew, believe he's telling us the truth. We could sit here all day discussing, arguing the matter, but neither of us would really know the truth. On the other hand, let's say that we were having the same conversation, but I had tasted of the luscious sweet fruit. You might not believe it's real, and I might not be able to convince you otherwise, but because I had tasted it, I would know it was real. I might not be able to show it to you or prove of its existence, but because I had personally experienced it, I would know it existed. You would only be making the assumption there was no such thing.
Are you comparing your God to an orange?
No. I'm saying that I've tasted of his sweetness, his love. And I know that he exists because I have personally experienced that love. You're just choosing to believe there's no God. I've been there. Lots of people who make that choice do so because it makes all the other choices they've made easier to live with. They don't have to follow God's standards of right and wrong. They can decide what's right and wrong for themselves. They don't have to follow a higher authority. They can be their own authority, their own God.
Thank you. You've given me a lot to think about. Now may I ask you one more question?
Of course.
Would the taste of that luscious, sweet fruit be worth dying for?
No, it would not. But I would gladly give my life for my Lord and my Savior, Jesus Christ. Genesius. Always playing the imposter.
Rachel, Please, Rachel, please. You have to get away from here. They're killing every Christian they can get their hands on. You're in danger every moment you stay.
I won't go. Genesius, I don't know why, but I know this is where I'm supposed to be right now. I can't leave.
We could go away together. You can take your faith with you. We'll start over somewhere. Perhaps someday you'll even convert me.
I can't. I love you, but I can't. Why don't you stay here? Stay with me. Open your heart to the possibility.
I can't. I almost think I'd like to, but I can't. It's like you said, Rachel. I'm in over my head, and I'm going to have to finish a job I've begun. I want you out of here. Please. I'm warning you. I'm begging you.
No, Genesius, please.